We really, really love ASMR.
We really do.
Okay, you
Okay,
ready?
you ready?
Yeah.
Mm.
Ooh, that
It's
fizz.
gonna be crisp.
Yeah, that hits every time.
Every single time. Fridge cigarette.
I love calling it that.
I just need something to take the edge off. Huddle up, hotties. We are back with another episode. It's Thanksgiving week. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Yes. All right, Mads. Fun question for this week. What is your favorite Thanksgiving dish?
Oh God, all of them. All of them. Duh. No, I'm
She's a
kidding.
foodie.
I'm a foodie. She a foodie. I mean, I like all of them, but pie, obviously. Pumpkin pie is pumpkin and apple pie. Pumpkin and
That
apple
was going to be my
pie.
question. If you just said pie, I was going to be like, okay,
What kind?
what type
No.
of pie?
I love pumpkin and apple. I need one of each. Thank you so much. I need it warm. I need it homemade. That's it. What's yours? What's your favorite?
I have never met a version of a potato that I didn't like. Okay, mashed potatoes, baked potatoes, anything, whatever form of potato you have at Thanksgiving, there will be 2 servings on my plate. At least 2
I
servings.
do love a potato. I
I
do love a
love
potato.
Runner up, honorable mention, deviled eggs.
Oh, you've lost me. Oh, you
Deviled
had
eggs.
me and then you've lost me.
Deviled eggs, but the sriracha deviled eggs.
Interesting. I mean, more than the pie, I think I'm the most excited for the Thanksgiving game this week. Packers Lions.
Wait, do both of our teams play on Thursday?
Yeah, I think
The
so.
Bengals play Thursday night. Maddie, we're going to have a good Thanksgiving. Maybe.
TBD. TBD. Don't
TBD
quote
on
us
whether or
on
not our
that.
teams
Right.
ruin our Thanksgiving.
Don't quote us on that. Yeah, that's TBD.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect segue into whether or not this is going to be hot or not. Take it away for our first segment, Maddie.
Number one for me, which I can personally attest to, is I saw Wicked for Good.
I literally could not wait to hear your review. And really, you saved it because I wanted you to save it for the podcast. You just sent
Yeah.
me a picture of yourself.
Insert photo of me after watching Wicked for Good with tears streaming down my face. Yeah.
Okay. So tell me, give me the review.
This movie, for the first one and the second one, I know there are critics who said that they were not a huge fan of Wicked for Good. I mean, immaculate. I said this too to you after when we were talking about it. I was like, I need to get on my soapbox for a second and shout to the mountaintops that everyone needs to watch this movie. Not only, right, are they extremely talented. Oscars for all of them. Give them all Oscars. I don't care. Incredible.
Everyone gets an Oscar.
You get an Oscar. You get an Oscar. Everybody gets an Oscar. No, absolutely. Specifically, this movie, the second part, just the duality of womanhood and how you've got Glinda, this acceptable, proper, wants to be seen and loved and recognized and wants to, have good things happen to her and wants to be good. But what that teaches us that goodness without integrity is hollow. And then Elphaba is the version that's outspoken, rebels against authority, is rough around the edges, is different, is, she just is who she is. And she fights to be accepted for that. And I feel like in a lot of ways, this movie highlights how women are pitted against each other a lot, but also just the duality of every woman has these 2 versions of them inside. I think we've all kind of been through this. I think all women have been through this at one time or another, is you've got a little bit of Glinda in you and you've got a little Elphaba in you. The version that wants to be accepted and seen, and who am I allowed to be versus who do I want to be and who am I really, and kind of fighting that internal battle. And it's just beautiful the way that they play that out, and the way that their friendship and their relationship is like at the core of this movie. The ending, when they sang For Good together at the ending, wrecked
Is that what
me.
sent you? I was about to say, is
Wrecked
that what
me.
sent
I'm
you?
still emotionally recovering. Every time I think about it, it makes me want to tear up because it was so beautiful. I left that movie and I wanted to call every single one of my friends and tell them how much I love them. It was so beautiful. I cannot recommend it enough. I am still emotionally recovering, but truly the highlight of my week for sure.
Okay, so out of
Give me
5
on the rewatch.
stars, if we're going to do a
5.
5-star,
That's it. 5. I'm
She
not a
said with a
critic.
quickness.
I'm not a critic.
She
The
said with a
vibes
quickness.
were immaculate. Yes. Next on the hot list, we have an incredible moment from this weekend of games. the TJ Watt strip sack touchdown on Caleb Williams.
Let's take a
hot,
moment.
hot,
Let's
hot,
take
hot.
a moment for Maddie. She needs to soak this up. She needs to relive it. She needs to replay this in her mind.
Stunning. No notes. 10 out of 10.
Absolute
no notes.
cinema.
The way that he threw Caleb Williams down in that end zone, ball comes loose, recovered by Steelers defense for the touchdown. Beautiful. I mean, they Steelers still couldn't seal the deal. The Bears did still end up winning. But
I feel like when
that
this
was an
happened,
incredible
though,
play.
you were basically on the couch being like, TJ, are you flirting with me?
I was like, that's the most attractive thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
TJ,
Jackson
what are
Dart,
we?
who I've forgotten about Jackson already.
TJ, what are we?
Soft launching my new situationship with TJ Watt.
It's going to be every week. Which goes perfect into next on our list. Another good defensive play. Geno Stone, pick 6 on Drake May. I was there for this.
Yeah.
If I can insert the clip of me screaming, I sent it to you.
Yeah, you did. You're like my actual reaction to the pick 6.
I'm pretty sure that is Drake May's first pick 6 too. That's the first of his NFL career, and
I was shook.
I got to see it.
I'm so happy that you got to see that. And you were really bummed about this Bengals game too, because Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase were going to be missing.
Yeah.
So I know you
still
were
had a
bummed
good
about
time. I still had a good time. There were still some exciting things that happened. It looked like we were going to maybe be able to come back on that last drive, but there were two times that DPI was not called, and it should have been. One that made me irate was it was our third down, and they did not call DPI when we got the call in the first half. They called it on us on the first half.
Was that
Second
against
half,
T? Was that against T?
No, I think it was Yoshi. T had already went down.
So Chase Stokes and Kelsea Ballerini, it looks like they have officially called it quits for the final time. I don't know if any of y'all out there, I know, Jenna, you don't know about their lore and this relationship, so I'm going to have to fill you in. So Chase Stokes plays John B. on Outer Banks. Have you seen Outer Banks?
I've never even seen Outer Banks. I don't know who this person is. I at least know who Kelsea Ballerini is. I have no idea who Chase Stokes is, Maddie. I've never even heard this name.
I'm hurt.
I'm sorry.
I love Outer Banks. I love Outer Banks. Chase Stokes is on Outer Banks. He's one of the main characters. He was dating his co-star, Madeline Klein, who's also
I know who
on
Maddie
the
Klein
show.
is. She's a babe.
Okay. They were dating. They met on set. They started dating while filming, all that stuff. They broke up, but they agreed they were going to always put work first. And they were going to just focus on the work, and they weren't going to let that get in the way of filming and their friendship and the whole dynamic with the rest of the cast and the crew. Very mature. And as someone who is an actor in the acting world, please just don't date your co-stars, you guys. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. Don't date your co-stars. So he started dating Kelsea Ballerini. I think it was 2 years ago, almost 3 years ago. They started dating. Cutest couple ever. I was so rooting for them as a couple. I love them together. Love their love story, the whole thing. They broke up 2 months ago in September, which seemed kind of shocking because he had just posted on Instagram for her birthday. And then it seems like 2 days later they were broken up. So no one really knows what happened. No one really knows what went down. Fast forward to just a couple weeks ago, Kelsea Ballerini releases her new EP, Mount Pleasant. There's a couple of songs on there that you can kind of tell are about her and Chase's relationship. And one song on there in particular, she's dropping hints. One song in particular, Emerald City, kind of talks about jealousy and kind of refers to maybe someone else from the past. Hint, hint, Maddie Klein. And there's a song on there too called I Sit in Parks, talking about how she wants to be a mother so badly and she feels like she's kind of missing out on this journey and missing out on, is she missing out on her chance to be a mom because of choosing the life that she's chosen and the path that she's chosen. It actually is heart-wrenching, and it makes everyone kind of take a real good look at themselves, I think.
Yeah.
It actually like hits deep. So she released that EP, a lot of loaded lyrics in this EP. And then you see photos of Chase and Kelsea together in Croatia a short time after that. Videos and photos of them together. They're holding hands. They're
After the release of
dancing.
the EP. Mm-hmm. Okay.
They're holding hands. They're dancing together. All this stuff. I'm pretty positive it was after the release of the EP. I could be wrong. I'll have
But
to
they
look at
seem
that.
to still be a happy couple.
But they seem to have rekindled the way that they were holding hands, dancing, smiling, laughing, being all cute. And Chase Stokes is in Croatia with the rest of the Outer Banks cast filming the next season of Outer Banks. So, of course, Maddie Klein is there as well. And then, so it seemed like they had kind of rekindled things. And then a photo came out of Chase and the rest of the cast of Outer Banks on the steps in front of this, some sort of basilica, old building. And Madeline Klein is standing next to Chase Stokes, very casually. It's a giant cast and crew photo. And she's just kind of there, maybe like leaning an arm on him or something in one of the photos. Very chill, very casual. They still are together on the show. So they still have a working relationship. You know what I mean? So something must have happened. Something must have triggered a fight. We all heard the lyrics. There are some pretty loaded lyrics in this EP about past connections and exes and jealousy. And then very soon after that photo comes out, it's the night of the CMAs. Kelsea is at the CMAs wearing what can only be described as a revenge dress.
Oh.
Red.
Do I need to look this dress up?
She wore two revenge dresses. I think you need to put both of them from the CMAs because she looked stunning. Chase nowhere to be found. So he posts on his Instagram story, I believe it was the night of the CMAs. The first story. I'm sorry for those who believed in us. It is what it is, onwards and upwards. Or maybe that was the second story. Regardless. And then another Instagram story. Don't believe the media. I'm blocked. I did nothing wrong. Sorry, with a heart. I tried.
Chase.
But this has the internet in kind of a tizzy. I'm not going to lie. Because half of the internet is saying, that makes you sound guilty. That makes you sound like you did something wrong. That's whatever.
Chase.
But then if you listen to some of the lyrics from her EP and some of the fights that they used to have or the songs about which, listen, we're all human. We all are jealous to some extent, whether we're jealous of someone else or we're jealous that someone else their attention is focused elsewhere, whether that be work, friends, family, media, whatever it may be. We all have a little tiny tidbit of jealousy in us. Listen, what's mine is mine. You know what I mean?
Yes.
But some of those lyrics, I think the internet heard some of those and started going, oh, is Kelsea the problem? Did she see that photo of Maddie Klein next to Chase Stokes get released? And since she just wrote a whole song about jealousy and exes, did that trigger another fight, which then was the straw that broke the camel's back?
Fair point. But also,
I had to do some investigative journalism.
Oh, okay.
I think the reason I put this on the hot list is because that just seems very messy to me. Getting involved with your co-star, still having a working relationship with your co-star, that's very clearly a sore spot with your girlfriend, now ex-girlfriend. You clearly have fought about it before. She's written songs about it. And now this picture comes out again. You can't help that you're filming another season with this girl.
Maddie, might I just say?
Yes.
Could she stand anywhere else? Like, could Maddie Klein stand, if it's a huge cast, could you have the, wherewithal to say, this guy's involved with another girl, just to avoid the appearance of anything, I'm going to go stand by someone else?
True. Okay. No, true. Good point.
To avoid the appearance of anything, because I don't want to
here's the thing.
Any drama.
People are going to run with that no matter what. If they see her standing completely on the opposite end next to someone else, then the headlines are all going to be, oh, Chase Stokes and Maddie Klein are in a feud. There's tension on set. Look at them not standing next to each other, wanting to be as far away from each other as possible. They're going to draw assumptions from that.
I'd rather have that. If I was in a relationship with somebody, I'd rather them think I'm having a problem with the co-star than a problem with my
Everyone's
girlfriend.
going to have assumptions with that. And also, they still have a great working relationship. That's really unfair in the middle of you filming this season, which no doubt is going to be emotionally charged.
Yeah, you can't win with the media.
You
You really
can't
can't.
win. You
Or
can't
fans.
win. Or fans.
Fans read into everything too.
And fans were going on Kelsey's TikTok and Instagram and commenting all these things like, oh, well, Chase and Maddie look happy together and blah, 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 and all these things. And Chase had to
Because
go into the comments and say, these comments are ridiculous and absurd. Grow up.
the parasocial relationship that people have with celebrities.
Insane. Out of
that on
touch.
not
Out of
hot
touch
list.
and insane. I know that you are very passionate about number one on our not hot list. So why don't you give me your scoop?
I'm not super passionate. I just think it's not hot. It's just not hot. Whitney going home on Dancing with the Stars. That was not hot. She had arguably, you could argue for it. She had the best dances last week. Stunning. The choreography, stunning. The choreography was hard. It was difficult, which I can't say the same for everybody else on that cast, that they get as hard as choreography that Whitney does, or did, because she's not there anymore. Sorry, Whitney. But that was that was not hot. It was not hot that Whitney went home. And I know you have a little caveat here.
I mean, I kind of love that she went home. I don't love that she went home, but I'm just not a fan of her as a person. And I think that, I know we've talked a lot about this. Yes, it is a dancing competition, but since you do rely on votes from the public, you have to be likable. You have to be likable enough to get votes. If it was just a dancing competition and the skill was the only thing that mattered, they should only have the judges' scores be what sends them into the next week. So
And
if
I
you're
don't know
gonna
anything about her.
Yeah, well, maybe that's why. If
Other
you're
than
gonna
other than
rely-
RSV, other than the RSV dancing video, which was a wild.
which was rough.
I don't know anything about her. I've never watched The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. Never watched it.
She's not likable on that show. And
What is not likable about
I think
her?
ABC did her really dirty too.
On purpose.
On
I mean,
purpose.
didn't we learn this with like the Hills and everything? Like they cut things on purpose. They take things out of context on purpose. They mash up pieces
she
on
physically, she actually legitimately said that the only reason she came back to Mom Talk and to film the show after being on the outs with everyone, after being on such bad terms with everyone because of her own actions, the only reason she came back is because she wanted the opportunity to audition for Dancing with the Stars, and she needed to be filming in order to do that.
Is that a bad thing?
I mean, it doesn't make you a likable person amongst the
Right.
rest of the cast because of the way that she exited and then the way that she came back.
Yeah, because I feel like everybody on a reality TV show has their own agenda and why they're there. Mm-hmm. She was just open about hers.
Yeah.
You know?
True.
Everybody's got their own reasons for going. What do you think? They're all honorable reasons to go on reality TV. Everybody's got really
Facts.
positive, uplifting, honorable, full of integrity reasons. to be
I'm
on
so philanthropic.
Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. She just had the balls to say hers.
I'm so philanthropic. Yeah. No.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like the Housewives. It's like why the Housewives go on, which, yeah.
It's to
I
push
know.
their own businesses and their own agendas.
1,000%. 1,000%.
She just said hers out loud.
True.
But again, I haven't watched it and you did. So you can
True. Because I'm drawing my conclusions on her based off of season 1. So.
Yeah, and the behavior that she exhibited in season 1.
Exactly.
But you know what? Everybody grows. Maybe she grew while she was on Dancing with the Stars. Everybody was in her comments. I think Alex Earl was in her comments, and somebody else was in it talking about how sweet she was, how kind of a person she was. I know everybody can grow, everybody can change, and I hope that, you know, whatever she exhibited in season 1, I hope she did grow. I hope she did.
Time will
You never
tell.
know.
Time
Yeah.
will tell.
Yeah. Okay. Next. Oh man. Next on the not hot list, Maddie, Josh Allen choking after we name him Hottie of the Week last week. We
This is on us. This is
Josh,
on
we
us.
cursed you, baby.
We're taking
We
the L
cursed
on
you.
this one.
I'm so sorry. We will never do that again.
Because how bad was that?
Not the interception.
And 8
On
sacks.
was that 4th and 27? 4th and 27, and he threw the pick, and I was
Fourth
like,
and 27 convert. No, they converted on 4th and 27. And
Okay, yes, yes.
and we were like,
he did it. He did it. He can do it. They're gonna win.
and I will personally take the L on that. We cursed you. We're so sorry. We jinxed you. Hopefully it doesn't
Put the
happen
clown
again this
mask on.
week. Yes,
Put
exactly.
the clown mask on. We're putting our red lipstick and our red noses on right now.
Truly. And this is going to be real experimental for whoever is Hottie of the Week this week. Do they then also have a terrible week? I'm just saying.
You know
I'm
what?
just saying.
I'm just saying, could be in your favor when we announce Hottie of the Week. Okay, next up on Not Hot. Take it away, Maddie.
CD and George. I love them. They're
Love 'em.
You gotta love them. They're just like little frat boys together running around the
Yes.
streets of Las Vegas. Before this is my favorite. This honestly is my favorite quote of the entire week. Is so they missed their team's curfew because they were out on the streets of Vegas before the game against the Raiders.
Which, boys, that's not hot. Make curfew. How old are we?
Not make curfew. You're getting
is your
paid millions
job.
of dollars. You're getting paid millions of dollars. You can make curfew.
This is not the off season. This is
And
your job.
reports were coming out that they were belligerently drunk and they were sloppy. And not only were they out super late causing a ruckus, that they were throwing up because of how drunk they were. The only rebuttal to any of this, not the missing curfew, not the causing a scene, not the any of embarrassing behavior before a game. The only rebuttal that CD had was, that's disrespectful to even say that. I know how to hold my liquor. I wasn't throwing up. CD.
CD, honey,
Honey.
baby.
That, first of all, is not hot. Like, get it together. You're grown men. That's embarrassing behavior, first of all.
It is grown men. And it is gross.
And it was several reports that you guys were out there being crazy. Cause it wasn't just one person saying that you were throwing up in some bushes. There were multiple reports of y'all out on the town acting fools. And then to not make your team's curfew that you're getting paid millions of dollars to play for. And that's why they both missed the opening drive. That's why they both,
Yes.
they were on the
I
sidelines.
literally was like, why are CD and George just standing over there?
Yeah.
Oh.
Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. It was just,
They did.
You guys, it's not cute. Get it together. You're grown men. That's not cute behavior. But also the fact that you couldn't even come back with anything else to justify your behavior. The only thing you had to correct was, whoa. I can hold my liquor. How dare you?
I know how to drink properly. Okay.
It's honestly insane. Honestly insane.
Okay, Mads. Next on the not hot list, you know what this is? The Danish Deception.
You guys have no idea how crazy this is. Me and Jenna both just discovered this last night. I stayed up until 12:30 a.m. listening to every part of this 27-part story. Jenna, you can speak to this more than I can, but it is insane.
I text Maddie as soon as I heard it. I was like, hey, I need you to binge this so we can talk about this on the podcast
And I
tomorrow.
sure did. I sure did.
Took the Ziploc bag in the shower. Okay.
Listen to it in the shower. I was dedicated.
It was good. Okay. So we're going to summarize this for you. We have notes on the phone because it is so many parts. It's like hours long. We could do an entire podcast just on the Danish Deception. So we're going to read off our notes here. To set the scene, Onyeka is on vacation in Croatia. She's vibing. And then a tall blonde Danish man, book talk, hello, introduces himself. Okay, he's confident, he's polished, he's saying all the right things, he's setting the tone early. They have a night out together, just one night, mind you, one night out together in Croatia. They exchange Instagrams, they think nothing of it. She goes back to Dallas. So then he invites her to Monaco, okay, for a work trip. Mind
After
you,
talking for a month on Instagram. Not even, what was it, a month? Not even a full month. After talking for a month on Instagram, he invites her to an all-expense paid trip to Monaco.
Maddie, let's also not forget that she sent pictures of her passport before they had ever even exchanged phone numbers.
Passport before the phone number is crazy.
Somebody put in the comments, passport before phone numbers, Jesus Christ of Nazareth.
No, actually, that's
Nazareth.
insane. I will pay for your entire flight out here. I want you to come on this trip. I want you to come. It's on a work trip, and we'll have so much fun. You barely know this man. You're gonna send him pictures of your passport and then be like, "Oh, by the way, here's my phone number. I guess you should have that too." Ma'am.
Onyeka, what's happening?
No, ma'am.
No. Okay, so flies her out to Monaco. She goes. Luxury hotels, fancy dinners, yacht parties. He's making sure that it's like very obvious that his Amex makes like the metal clank when it drops on the table. He's love bombing her. Okay.
It's like, I want to take you shopping, taking you to all these expensive stores. You can buy anything you want. She feels bad, obviously. Only gets a $200 pair of sunglasses, like all she picks out.
So before dinner, she confesses her love. She confesses her love. She's already in love, okay? She grabs his face or he grabs her face. I can't remember which one was which. And she's like, I'm in love with you. And then he's like, I want to have my own moment when I tell you. Keep that, bookmark it, okay?
Bookmark that because it is important.
Bookmark it. So they go to dinner. And she said that she's been like tripping over her dress all day. She claims to be a clumsy person. She's been tripping over her dress all day. She falls at the restaurant, hits her head, comes to, and is in a pool of her own pee and blood. And he tells her that she's been having seizures for 10 minutes. She's never had a history of seizures. She doesn't have epilepsy. I'm telling you right now, he drugged her. I cannot prove it.
Cannot prove it, but that
Allegedly.
has to have happened.
Allegedly. So then she goes to the hospital, getting ready for, a CT scan, making sure everything's fine. And this is when he decides to go, Onyeka, I'm in love with you too. I know you're covered in your pee and blood, but I love you
I'm
too.
choosing right now for this to be my moment that I tell you that I'm in love with you. Before you're about to go back for your CT scan in the hospital, I'm choosing this as my moment. Read the room, buddy. Read the room.
What?
No.
What is happening? Okay. So after this, they split ways again, right? She goes back to Dallas after this. Okay. So then he decides that he's going to come to Dallas to visit her. Going to meet the friends, going to meet the fam, going to charm, because that's what he is. He's just turning the charm up to 1 million. At this point, he has claimed to be Danish royalty as well. Okay.
With the most common European Danish last name ever. Anderson.
Guys.
Like the most common Danish last name ever. He goes, oh yeah, look up this website. You'll meet the queen if we're together. And his last name is on it. She's like, oh, this is your last name. Is this like your great grandpa? He's like, yeah, no, it's my father. My family is Danish royalty.
So he goes to Dallas to visit her friends and family, the Danish royal. Okay. The multimillionaire Danish royal goes to meet her friends and family. Now she hears from across the bar. Did you just say you went to the Olympics? Why, yes. Yes, Maddie, he did go to the Olympics. What did he play, Maddie?
Handball.
How many times did he? How many times?
Not once, but twice. Not once, but twice. Bronze medal and then gold medal.
Yes, yes.
I'm sorry. If I went to the Olympics, I would never shut up about it.
Well, he's being,
but he was being
shy,
he was being chill and shy because he was the backup of the backup. Oh, it wasn't even that big of a deal because I was a backup.
Nonchalant. He's so nonchalant.
And once again, as we all know, Google is free.
Google is free.
You could have checked that in 2 seconds. You did not. That's on you.
Onyeka, Google is free.
That's on you. That's on you.
So the tech multimillionaire Danish royal handball Olympian charms and wines and dines her family and friends, okay? The relationship moves fast. Red flag number 47. Engaged, married, doesn't tell anybody. Doesn't tell her family and friends. Guys,
but did she know before they got secretly married? Did she know about his gambling addiction?
No. So after the marriage, things get weird. He's always having a bad day. Two things are going to happen during this whole series. He's going to have the worst news ever, and she's going to take a trip somewhere, okay?
That's going to happen at least 50
every
times.
Trip.
Yeah,
Plane
every time they talk.
Trip,
every time they talk, he has
got
bad
the worst
news. Didn't before this point, before they got married, didn't she also give him $15,000 at this point?
I think it was 18.
$18,000 at this point. I think she's already given him. We lost track of how much money she's given this man.
I do have a final tally. I do believe I have a final tally of how much money.
I can't wait.
But he starts needing loans for his emergencies. You know,
His
the way his
business
checkings,
emergency.
the way his checkings and his savings is set up.
Right. Right. See, the way that my accounts are set up, it's crazy. It's Danish. It's like
the transfer. It's weird. Okay. So then she goes to meet his family. I never want to forget this part. How she talks about how the humble abode that the parents lived in.
The royals.
The Danish royals living in a ranch. I don't know. I'm just assuming living in a ranch.
Living in like a little humble home.
Because
you're so humble and down to earth as royals who are so wealthy and all the things and
who owe
have royal
$12 million.
titles
Oh,
to the
$12
Danish
million.
IRS. Yeah. Oh, and you live in this little house just to like remember where you came from. Sure, 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 sure. Someone in the comments said Agneta Markle, Duchess of Denmark, took me out. Markle actually took me out.
Duchess of Debt, more like.
Duchess of
Debt.
Debt, Danish Deception, Danish Delusion, babes.
I
Danish
mean,
Delusion. It's
absolute
crazy.
insanity.
And
So,
this is we're not even like halfway through it, but the way that Jenna and I were texting each other during this, like if this were me and you, this would have been over part one. There would have been part one of this story. It never would have gone on any further. First of
no.
all, wouldn't have fallen for the too good to be true red flags galore. The second that you
Love
mentioned Danish
bombing.
royal, I'm fact checking it. The second that you mentioned the Olympics, I'm fact checking it. The first time that you asked me for money, I'm gone. The first time you asked me for $18,000 because of some mysterious business thing in Denmark that you need to take care of after you've only been seeing each other for a few months. No, I'm gone.
No, I'm gone. So she finds out that he has a gambling addiction. Okay. I think the best friend told her about the gambling addiction. And they're married at this point. And the debts keep stacking up. She keeps giving him more money.
It's like lying about all these things and putting off all these things. They meet her parents. He charms her parents, asks for her hand in marriage. They start planning the wedding. He then owes
Even though
money
they're already
to her
married.
parent. Yeah, but they didn't tell anyone that.
Yeah.
Which girly.
And
What was the thought process there?
one of the biggest red flags for me, there were so many along the way. But the second he started to say, like, don't tell them because they'll view me differently. Don't tell your friends and family because they'll view me differently. Now you're keeping a bunch of secrets from your friends and family.
Isolating your victim. Isolating your victim.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect way to put it. I was
No,
like,
this
oh my gosh,
this dude
he's
needs
isolating
to
her.
teach a master class in manipulation and gaslighting and conning.
Yes.
Because truly,
Yes.
oh, the way that he put, I'm again, my trust issues could never. And I get it. She kept saying, like, I get it, you guys. I was in love. I was in love with this man. I was so hopeful for this relationship. And we've all been there. I mean, the kind of shit that I say when I'm in love is very detrimental to the brand and cringe and embarrassing. And I hope no one ever hears it. So I get it.
I didn't say that. That wasn't me.
But that is next level. Next
Yes.
level delusion of I'm so in love I can fix this man and everything's going to be great. And sure, he just needs this many thousands of dollars here and this many thousands of dollars here for his mysterious business transactions. Girl, how are you not fact checking all of this? How are you not asking for proof and receipts every time? How are you not listening to the things that he's saying? And that's not, alarm bells are not going off in your head. I get it. Love is a powerful drug. It ain't that powerful, babes.
No.
No.
So one of her friends DMs her and is like, hey, did you know your husband owes my husband $200,000?
Honestly.
They're broke.
Insane.
Listen, Maddie, their broke and my broke is very different broke. Okay? Because I do not relate. She was still taking trips when they were having financial struggles.
No, because
Colombia
how were
and
they still
Portugal
taking
and what
trips?
you owe
Insane.
someone $200,000. I can't remember what the tipping point was for him to leave. Mind you, Maddie, the most insane part is he left her.
He left her. This is the thing. He got his green card and he, boom, was out immediately. All of this was a master setup. I don't even know
left
how
her.
much. I don't even know how much I believe he even had a gambling addiction, or if that was a part of the con the whole time. Like, you got this girl exactly where you wanted her. You got what you wanted from her. You hit the lottery with her circle of friends and family because he
Oh my
took money.
gosh.
He took money from every single one of her friends and family. It basically
Maddie,
feels
one of
like.
the comments said he took money from the sister, Chris, Rob, and a partridge in a
Partridge in a
pear
pear
tree.
tree. One of the comments was, I don't know how to tell you this, but he also owes me $3,000. No, honestly, he struck the lottery with this group.
Yeah.
And that's what's crazy to me. And that none of them talked to each other about it. I get that he said, don't tell her. It's a surprise. I'm trying to buy her this watch or this Ferrari or do this thing for her. So don't
Ferrari.
tell her. It's a surprise. I'm sorry. When the Ferrari never showed up, are you not going to your other cousin and being like, hey, this man asked me for money for something for Onyeka. Like, what do you think? Like, what did he ask you to? How are you not all discussing? You don't have to discuss it with her, but how are you not telling the rest of the fam?
I mean, he took money from everybody, the parents, the sister, the cousin, the friends.
Oh my gosh, the part where she was talking about how she finally told her dad like everything that was going on and was like, but he didn't take money from you, right? And his response was, let's not worry about that right now. Oh my God, broke my heart.
We love a girl
My
dad.
heart.
We love a good girl dad.
That was tough. That was a tough watch. And here's the thing, not to victim shame or victim blame or anything, but like common sense is chasing this girl and she's faster. She's faster.
So much faster.
I'm so sorry. The signs were there. People were in your ear telling you.
Yes.
Everything was, I just saw TikToks even today of people coming out of the woodworks being like, oh, let's talk about the Danish delusion because she was told multiple times. People kept saying, be careful of this man. She never wanted to hear it. So you're in a prison of your own making at this point.
Yes.
And then the fact that he left her, if he didn't leave, she would still be in that relationship.
Still be there, Maddie.
Yeah. And the way that he left, and it was so sudden. That's it. I'm done. Yep, we're divorced. I'm not going to be with you. And she's like, no, I love you. I still want to fix this relationship. You were still fighting for this man to stay after everything. And he was so set on, no, I'm done. That's it. I'm done. Yeah, no.
Yes.
No, duh, you're done. You got your green card. You're dipping.
Exactly. Don't forget that the crypto's wife, the one that he owed $200K to, hired a PI. What did the PI find?
The first thing that the PI finds is he did not, in fact, go to the Olympics. You don't say.
Duh. But he didn't find out about him not being a Danish royal.
Oh, no, she had to ask his mom. She had to ask his mom, wait, are you guys Danish royals? And the look on her face was like...
Drop the PI's name because I'm never going to hire him.
What did he even do? I could have found that out about the Olympics in 0.2 seconds. I would have asked
because why, Maddie?
And then I would have been
why?
Google is free.
Google is free.
Thank you. Thank you. So the moral of the story, you guys, is you need to go and watch this TikTok series. It's insane.
Yeah, it's up there with like Tinder
Swindler, and Risa Tisa.
Yes,
all of that
Who the
stuff.
F Did I Marry? All of that. It's right up there.
It's right up there with it. It's riveting. It's gripping. Your jaw will be on the floor. And I commend her for being brave enough to come out and tell this story, but also at the same time, girly, I hope you never tell this story to another living, breathing soul because yikes.
Yikes. That was crazy. Not hot, Onyeka.
Not hot. Okay, so I think that's a pretty good place to transition to our hot list for the week. Because this one was tough for us to put together.
It was.
We had a hard time here. Not only because there were so many standouts, but because there were so many flops.
The ice cold could have been a CVS receipt.
It really could have. Jenna, why don't you start us off with ice cold on the list for this week? Because it does truly break our hearts.
It does. We have two, and the first one was Baker Mayfield. Bakey. What happened?
We love him.
We do. And I hope your shoulder is okay. Yes. I really do. I really hope that he heals. But the 9 for 19 for 41 yards. How many points did you say that was for fantasy?
Oh, it was like 7, I think. 7 fantasy points, maybe even less. It was
That
sad.
might be the worst. That might have been the worst QB performance. It was a really sad night.
It was a hard watch. That game was a hard watch. It was painful. And we had said last week, we're like, that's going to be such a good game. I can't wait to watch that and text you. Oh, how wrong we were about most things we said last week.
I wanted to be so right. I wanted that to be a good game.
I know.
Tis not a good game. No. Okay. Next on the ice cold, Stefon Diggs.
Ooh.
Again, I was at this game and I can confirm Stefon was not.
No.
He was not there.
I think he maybe 2 snaps and was like, all right.
I'm out.
Good.
I'm going to go text Cardi in the back.
Yep. I'm going to go check on all of my children with my different baby mamas. And we're just
I'm going to go check on the 4 baby mamas.
DJ Khaled voice.
Let me know if you need me, Drake.
No, actually. 2 receptions.
That's why Hunter Henry got them all. The tight end got the ball the entire game.
Listen, y'all already know how I feel about Stefon Diggs. He's washed. I've said it. If I've said it once, I've said it 1,000 times, and I'll say it 1,000 more. Stefon Diggs is washed. Is this proof? Maybe.
Maybe.
You discuss amongst yourselves.
Time will tell. It's like
Time will tell.
he shows flashes sometimes. You know what I mean? It's like he'll have a good game
Just
and then
because
he doesn't.
he's flashy doesn't mean that he shows flashes, because he's a flashy showboaty type of performer on the field.
Maddie
He
said
he does too much.
Maddie
if
said
you
what
will.
she said.
I said what I said. Standing
I
ten-
like
10
that.
toes
That was
down.
good. That was good. All right, take away lukewarm.
Lukewarm. This also hurts our heart. Jonathan Taylor, MVP in our hearts. We really, I've been so impressed with Jonathan Taylor all season, pretty much. I mean, for most of this season, Danny Dimes and Jonathan Taylor are such a dynamic duo.
Yes.
58 rushing yards, 8 receptions, no scores.
The Chiefs had him locked down.
Literally, it was they truly hell they had him locked up. This was a surprising performance from Jonathan Taylor. And we also said that that Colts Chiefs game was going to be really telling and was going to be really exciting to watch. The fact that they almost won it, unfortunately, Chiefs did win in OT.
Of course.
Is what it Taylor is old as time with the Chiefs. But that was rough. That was rough because we love you, Jonathan Taylor. But that performance was not doing it for us.
It was
not doing
lukewarm.
for
No
us.
lasting impression. Also, I do want to say every time I hear his name, I want to finish it with Thomas, Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
Thank you.
Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
I think about that every time. Yes, I think about that every time. All right, tell us who was cooking this week.
Devontae Adams, Tay. He redeemed himself from last week. He had such a good game.
Compared to last week, it was night and day.
Yes, I mean, I was watching. Well, we were watching Baker and the Rams. So I was just like, oh my gosh, the catches he was making, 2 touchdowns.
Yep.
Devontae, great game.
A little bit above Devontae, our smokin' hot is also a duo. We had to give it to 2 people this week. JSN, number 1. I mean, is there any doubt that this kid performs?
No,
none.
I am going to make a prediction that JSN will be hottie of the week and smoking hot a lot this year, like a lot this season. Like
I think so. I think you're correct.
Yeah. He's going to be on the hot list a lot. I don't think he'll ever be ice cold. He's just not showing that. I mean, he's just
he continues to get better and better. He put up 37 fantasy points, 8 receptions for 10 targets, 167 yards, 2 touchdowns. And one of those catches that he made, I made kind of a snap judgment earlier in the slate of games. When he made this one catch, I was screaming catch of the week.
Yes.
It was insane. I mean, there were multiple amazing plays this weekend, leading us into our next smoking hot, famous Jameis. We love him.
Listen, I love you, Jameis. Okay? I'm looking right at you. We love you. The vibes. And also, he was the top performing quarterback.
Top performing quarterback against the Lions.
Get it, buddy.
He is so much fun to watch. He's so much fun to listen to. He's so much fun to watch.
I think he's a phenomenal teammate.
He's a phenomenal teammate and team leader, and they really listen to him and respect him, but he's so versatile.
He can be a tight end.
This game showed that. He was like, you need me to be a quarterback, you need me to be tight end, you need me to be a running back, you need me to
left
be
guard,
anything, I'd be
right
in
guard,
it. A corner.
center.
Yeah, you need me to be in there. He put up 32.24 fantasy points.
Yeah.
366 passing yards, 2 touchdowns.
He did
Jameis.
great.
That play with him receiving and then running it in for the touchdown, and then he did his little dance, his dance, which I'm obsessed with. Hopefully, we can find a video of his dance somewhere because it's amazing.
And him and Jackson doing their handshake, so cute. Maddie, did that melt you?
I did. It sure did. I loved it. Jameis is just so fun to watch, and he continues to impress, and he's just the sweetheart of the NFL. Like he is just a gem of a human. You want to protect him at all costs. And who was our hottie of the week, Jenna? Our number 1.
Jahmyr Gibbs. You monster.
Popped off.
I mean, absolutely
Popped off.
Insane.
I just want everyone to know, Jahmyr Gibbs is on one of my fantasy teams. I'm so thrilled every week. I'm so thrilled that I have him. He gave me 67.4 fantasy points on my team, Jamiracle Mile, named for him, rightly so. 15 carries, 219 yards, 2 touchdowns. Beautiful.
Insane.
Beautiful.
We crown you
We crown
Hottie of the
you.
Week, Jameer Gibbs.
He's just insane, and I'm so impressed with him, and he's one of the top.
Absolutely. I can't wait to watch him on Thanksgiving. That's going to be such a good game.
It's going to be such a good game.
How many times have we said such a good game?
No, actually, we should tally it throughout all of the episodes because we say that about every matchup, it feels like.
Maddie, you know what time it is. It's Snap Judgments.
Yes,
Named
Snap
after
Judgment's
Maddie.
time.
Yes, I like the snap.
The snap, yeah,
Yes.
inaudible snaps, but you know what it is. We have some good ones.
We have two. First one is the anti-flop rule. Are we for it? Are we against it? What do we think about it? Maddie, what's your snap judgment on the anti-flop rule?
I love it. I think it's great. Patrick, you're cooked.
He's so cooked.
Patrick, you're done. The anti-flop rule is going to expose you.
What are you going to do? What are you going to do now?
Truly. What are you going to, and Josh and Joshy too. He's victim.
Yes.
He's a little guilty of the flopping too.
The only thing, and we've talked about this, the only thing that we're worried about is how do you implement it realistically? Because it seems very subjective. How do you make that objective?
Who decides what was over exaggerated and what was an actual legitimate roughing the passer call? Because if it's not the same ref deciding specifically on the flops of the QBs every time, if it's not the same ref every time deciding that, you're going to get some real pissed off fans because the inconsistencies are going to be crazy.
Which isn't that the problem with basically every subjective call? Roughing the passer, pass interference, anti-flop, any of those where it's like
unsportsmanlike conduct, personal fouls.
All of those
are
subjective. They do not call them consistently, which is really a thing that we have about the ref.
So as much as I love the rule and I think it's great and it's going to stop certain someones from constantly getting these calls every time they want them. I mean, I swear with some, Patrick, all you have to do is get up and like look around and the refs are like, oh, okay, here.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
No. So as long as it can be consistent across the board and they're going to have the same criteria and or same refs calling it each time, I don't know. We'll see. But I think it's a great rule if they can implement it properly.
Same. And I'm going to say, I've already said it on Instagram. I'm going to say it here. Joe Burrow and Jordan Love would never. They fall like men. Next snap judgment. I cannot wait for Maddie to elaborate on this. Divine intervention, Ben Johnson and the Pope. That's all I'm going to say.
I think I have cracked the reason. I think I have cracked the code on the Bears season. This keeps me up at night.
It's not just the nail polish.
It's not just the nail polish demon. There's multiple supernatural forces at play here. Not supernatural.
It's bigger than you could ever know, guys.
It's bigger than us. It's bigger than you. It's bigger than me. It's bigger than Chicago. It's bigger than all of us. As we all know, there's a new pope in town. Okay, in the Vatican City, there's a new pope.
Where's he from, Maddie?
That pope is from Chicago. Interesting. So you know how there was an investigation into the NFL and certain refs and players and coaches and sports betting and whatnot and things like that? There needs to be some investigation into the divine intervention that the Bears have been receiving from Pope Leo and the crazy pull that Pope Leo has with some very high up people.
You know who we're talking about.
You know who we're talking about. So, yeah, I think I've cracked it. It. It's the nail polish demon, plus it's the divine intervention from the Pope and from the Holy Spirit itself onto the team. Because if I'm not mistaken, if you can find that video and insert it of Ben Johnson watching with no expression on what was that? Was that a pick?
Yes.
And he just watches it. Everyone else is freaking out. He's watching it like he expected it.
His eyes are literally just like this.
Glazing over. Serial killer psychopath reaction.
He knew it was
It's
going
like
to
he
happen.
knew it was going to happen because he got off the phone with Pope Leo,
With the Pope.
got off FaceTime. Pope Leo was wearing his Bears hat, okay, and
Yep.
said, "Don't worry, I've got this. I've put in a good word. This is why the Bears are having such a good season." And that's all I'm really going to say about it, honestly, because I don't really have anything else to say about it other than it needs to be investigated and it's not okay. Illegal use of divine intervention. Flag.
Flag on the play. What else do we have to say? That rhymed.
So unserious, but also serious. It's unserious,
serious.
but it's also deathly serious. Don't piss me off, Pope.
No.
Pope Leo, don't piss me off. Moving into predictions, we didn't do terrible last week.
No.
We didn't do terrible. We were more confident, I think, than we should have been in some of these games. What was our final tally?
You were 9 for 14 and I was 10 for 14. The only one that we switched up on was Steelers Bears.
Yep. I had so much hope there at the end.
Yeah.
The Steelers were going to win that. They let me down. But onwards and upwards,
Yes.
as we always say. So what is the slate moving into this week? How do we look for week 13? Let's lay these predictions down and hopefully do a better job.
Got you. First game, Packers at Lions.
Do we have any doubt where I'm going?
No, you're going Packers.
And this is going to be a close one. Detroit is favored by 2.5. So this is going to be a close game. I still got to go with Packers. You know, it's a Thanksgiving game. It's an NFC rivalry. I got to stick with the Pack.
Oh gosh, I think I'm going to take the Lions, Maddie. I am. I'm so sorry. I think I'm
Knife
going to
to
take
the
the
heart.
Lions. Do you know the only reason I'm taking the Lions?
Why?
Jameer Gibbs.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Actually.
And listen, I'm
And
so
Josh
torn.
Jacobs is questionable right now. Josh
He
Jacobs is questionable right
but
now.
Emmanuel Wilson had a great game.
Yeah.
I feel this, and I'm torn because as much as the Packers are my team and I want them to win and blow out and dominate, I have Amon Ra on one fantasy team and Jameer on another fantasy team. So it's like, ooh, I'm kind of torn because I do want you guys to pop off, but not win.
But also lose.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah. I think I'm going to take the Lions just for, Jameer Gibbs, he is special, a very special player. I think that's really
is.
kind of like what tipped me over. And it being at the Lions. Really, it was home field advantage, and Jameer Gibbs is there.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I'm still going Pack.
I
have to.
As you should.
I have to.
Okay, next game, Kansas City at Dallas. I would like to preface this with Kansas City is 1-4 on away games. They've been terrible on the road.
No, actually, this is not the same. We already touched on this last week. Y'all know how we feel about Kansas City. I really hate to have to pick the Cowboys again with malice, but is it crazy to say Cowboys here? I don't think that's a crazy take.
I don't think it's crazy. I really don't. That doesn't feel like a hot take for me. I'm going
It doesn't,
down.
and it's another close game. The spread is close on this one, so I definitely think the Cowboys have a chance here, and it's at Dallas.
Yes, again,
The
home
fans
field
are
advantage.
gonna turn up.
Correct. Next, we've got Bengals at Ravens.
This is going to be
is
interesting
there
because
any
Joey B is
surprise?
back.
Like I said, Dark Knight
Joey B is
Rises,
back.
Return of the Sith, like whatever
Dark
you
Knight
want to say.
Rises is crazy. Dark Knight Rises is actually crazy insane. Joe
Burrow's
hobbling
Batman.
out onto the field.
He is.
Yes, Joe being back is great news. The question is he going to be rusty?
No. I don't even think that's a thing for Joe Burrow.
You don't think?
No, I really don't. I do not think rusty is in his vocabulary.
Okay, are
Oh,
we going to go?
you do not-
should
you
we
do
go
not
opposite?
have to.
Should we go opposite on this one for fun?
Just for funsies?
Just for funsies. I'm going to go Ravens.
Just for funsies?
I gotta see Joe Burrow performing. I gotta see with my own eyes that he's back and better than ever before I'm gonna put that much faith in Joey B.
I got you. Next one, and we know where we're both going with this. Bears at Philly.
This is insane that I'm looking at Bears and Eagles, and these are both 8-3 teams. This is actually insane.
It is insane. Actually, what's the spread on that?
7. Philly by 7.
Oh, well, yeah. I was going to take Philly.
Oh yeah,
anyways.
I'm for sure.
Yeah.
Bitch, please. You think I'm picking the Bears? No. Philly for sure.
Yeah. Okay. Next we've got Jags at Titans. I'm taking the Jags.
I'm never sleeping on the Jags again.
I'm not doing it.
Nope, not doing it.
Next we've got Niners at Browns. I'm taking the Niners.
We are absolutely taking the Niners, even though Brocky had a rough game. There were some great
They
plays,
did.
but the turnovers, can we talk about what a clown show that was?
JC Horn had all 3 interceptions. What a killer. He had Brock's number.
Truly, it was insane to watch.
The reason that they won that game is because JC Horn went out with a concussion.
No, that's the truly.
That's it.
Truly, that was insane. So yeah, we're taking Niners for sure on that.
Next, we've got Texans at Colts. I'm taking the Colts.
We're
Danny
taking
Dimes.
the Colts, Danny Dimes and friends. Jonathan Taylor, please be better. Thank you so much.
Falcons at Jets. Taking the Falcons.
What if though? Why do I want to pick the Jets?
You did this
bad? I did this last week.
Maddie, you did it last week.
Did it last
Stop
week.
it.
What if though? What if
Friends
I love an
don't let
underdog? I
friends-
pick the Jets.
I'm not going to let you pick the Jets. I'm not letting you do that.
I know. I don't know why. Something in my soul loves them so much for
You know what it is?
for how
It's the
scrappy
green.
they are.
It's the color green.
It is. It must
That's
be.
what it is.
It must be.
Yeah.
It calls to me. Yeah, no, I'm taking Falcons for sure on that one. But that is supposed to be the spread is only 2.5 Atlanta. So that's kind of a pickup.
I actually don't even understand that. I don't know why.
Vegas, explain.
Yeah, I'm going to need you to explain that.
And it's
Give
at
me your
Jets.
reasons.
And it's at Jets.
This is like an end of a test. Explain your reasoning.
Yeah, no, show your work. Show your
Next.
work.
Rams at Panthers. Rams. Taking the Rams.
Yeah, obviously.
Is that a blowout? What's the spread on that?
Yeah, Rams by 10.5. Ooh, wow. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Saints at Dolphins. I'm taking the Dolphins.
Yeah.
Cards at Bucks. I'm taking the Bucks. Bakey's going to have a bounce back.
Bakey is going to come back stronger than ever. I feel that in my soul. We're going Bucks. Yep.
Vikings at the Seahawks, and I'm taking the Seahawks. JJ McCarthy.
R.I.P. 9.
Breaking news.
R.I.P. 9.
He might be bad.
I don't know if y'all knew this. I really need you to be sitting down. JJ McCarthy is not him.
No.
No. We're taking Hawks on this for sure. The spread on this is also Seattle 10.5.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
Okay. Raiders at Chargers. I'm taking the Chargers.
Samesies. They need a bounce back.
If Justin Herbert can stay alive.
Yep, they need a bounce back for sure.
Bills at Steelers. I'm taking the Bills, but I think that's going to be a close one. I bet you the spread's close on that one.
3.5 Buffalo.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but I think I got to go Bills here. If Joshy can bounce back.
Yes.
After taking a after we crowned him and the crown fell very far.
It fell so hard.
To the bottom. Yes.
Ooh. Okay. Denver at Commanders.
Broncos country.
Yes.
Let's ride.
I don't even understand. I don't understand how that team is 9-2. Huh?
No, I don't know how they got there.
It's like the Bears.
Need to look,
what?
Yeah,
huh?
It's like the Bears. We need to look into what kind of illegal help they also have.
Well, it is Sean Payton. I'm just kidding, Sean.
Who said that? Who said that? The wind is crazy.
Who said? I'm just kidding, Sean. I actually do love you. I think he's a great coach. Okay, New York Giants at the Patriots. I'm taking the Pats. Drake May.
It's just so not even fair. A 2-10 team going up against a 10-2 team. But why do I want to pick the Giants? This is just like the Jets. Why do I want to pick the Giants? The underdogs. Jameis, baby.
That one I even understand more than the Jets.
I just want to pick them so bad because they're scrappy and they're underdogs. And Jameis is so fun to watch. And
is he playing again?
They're so good.
Is he playing again? Is it Jameis?
I hope so. Yeah, Jackson might be back in, which I'm okay with because I do love him.
What's the spread on that?
It still says that Jackson is questionable with that concussion, so it could be Jameis again. The spread is New England by 7.5. 7 and a hook, baby.
Yeah.
I know. Realistically, I'm like, you got to go with Drake May. Giants, I want you to know, I love you, and I'm low key rooting for you.
In our hearts,
we're choosing
rooting
you.
for you.
In my heart, I'm choosing the Giants.
In our heads.
On paper, I'm choosing New England.
But for the percentage,
right.
for our record,
I'm choosing
we're
New
going
England.
to take the Patriots. Yeah, yeah. All right, to wrap this up for our extra point of view, and one more thing.
And one more thing, you guys. One sentence. One sentence is all it takes.
3 words.
Gossip.
Gossip saves,
Saves lives.
lives.
And why?
It could have saved Anyeka's life.
We're bringing it full circle back into the Danish delusion. We're bringing it back full circle into the Danish delusion. Gossip. Gossip amongst your friends and your family. Gossip about people in your circle. If something like that is happening and you see red flags or someone's asking you for money and they're saying, don't tell anyone else, I need you to gossip. I need you to gossip. I need you to save someone's life.
All you have to do is go like this. Maddie, he said he was a Danish royal in a tech company and also that he was an Olympic handballer. Can you fact check, please?
That's all you need to do, you guys. That's all you need to do. Well, I think this is a great place to wrap up. Thank you guys so much for joining us on another episode of Hottie Huddle Mic'd Up. Always a pleasure. We have so much fun doing this, and the fact that we're getting such great feedback from y'all warms our hearts. So thank you. Make sure to follow us everywhere if you aren't already at Hottie Huddle on TikTok, Instagram, X, YouTube, Spotify, all the places. Stay tuned for more exciting, fun things we have for y'all in the future. And DM us if you have a suggestion for the hot or not, hot list, who you think should be hottie of the week, a piece of pop culture news you want us to talk about, really anything. Slide in those DMs. We're all ears. We love to hear it. And everyone have an amazing Thanksgiving. Hottie on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Hottie.
Hey.